time, you're leaving time, you're moving into the fourth dimension where time is no longer a factor. So how brilliant, the calendar ending is a statement. Guys, it's not the end of the world or end of life, it's the end of time as you know it. How much clearer can we give you this message? I would like people to think about that. And instead of seeing the Mayan calendar ending as Armageddon, how it's portrayed in this frightening movie, to see it as, whoa, what an indicator that we are moving on to a higher dimension.
Earlier about cleansing out the chakras to assist in transcending to the next stage. Do you have any advice on how to best go about that? Because a lot of people might think, well, it's all a bit airy-fairy and
Yeah.
Etheric, more practical advice.
Yeah, a lot of people don't even know what a chakra is. So if we go down to the level of lack of information, how would I advise these people that don't even know a thing about what chakras are, but want to be better, is to work on fear, anger, and rage, and the fear of the survival instinct, runaway sexual energy, those lower, we call it the lower chakras, but it's fear, survival, sex for sex's sake, animalistic in the point of view that it's strictly to get a rush of pleasure consciousness. That keeps your energy base down low in your body, and the ascetics and the spiritualists want to see that energy climbing. It's called the Kundalini energy. We want to see it climbing out of the base chakra and up into the third eye, into the crown. So for people that are not familiar with that information, doesn't matter. Start working on your rage factors. What is it that you're so full of rage about? And it usually is inadvertently related to fear. It's time to look at the things that make you so utterly fearful that you're almost handicapped. And what is it that you fear? And go after it. If you fear heights, go to the height. Well, I can't go there. It's like I bring people on sacred journeys. I deal with people that bring themselves to the journey and they say, Patricia, I'm not going in the pyramid. Why? I have claustrophobia. Guess why you brought yourself on this trip? Oh, no, I just can't go. I go, okay. It's not going to change my life if you go or don't go. And then the next day, first person in line. And what about the fear? I'm going to face it. Right on. What are these fears? What are these phobias? Why do you have them? And what are you going to do about them? Victim consciousness is, I can't do it. I'm just too afraid of it. And power consciousness is, come on, bring it on. If I'm afraid of flying, I'm flying. If I'm afraid of relationships, I'm going for one. Get in touch with the fear and heal the fear. And that is basic information, how people can heal their chakras, as we discussed. And consider working on forgiveness, which opens the heart to unconditional love. Truly, people, I would say, in vast numbers, people equate love with sexuality. There's a confusion of the boundaries or the fluidity between those two centers. Sex is conditional when you refer to someone that you love as a relationship that you've got a hot, passionate thing going on with. I just need him. That's sex. Love, unconditional love, is loving someone or something simply because it exists. Period. Without, if he did this, it would make me happy, or if only it would make me happy. It's just because you exist, and you're perfect, because you exist, as an extension of the all that is. And this is what I recommend for people. It's really time to start working on your own persona, and to start thinking about the other. Because a lot of people are focused on healing the broken pieces and sometimes get so trapped in that process of healing that it doesn't go anywhere. It's a cyclical heal it, heal it, heal it, heal it. It never gets healed. Heal it and get on with it. This is what I believe we're capable of now in the 21st century.
Love is the only reality and fear is an illusion. Let's finish on that.
Oh, let's.
Tell us a little bit how you feel about this.
I think it's important to look at all of these things, and that's why I talk about them. Where some people fall through the cracks is that they talk about them and they don't bring people back up. to the infinite wisdom and power each of us possesses. So I'm working, for example, one of the workshops that I give is activation of the DNA. One more strand, and in the second I do 3 more. Why? People say, well, if the planet is evolving to that higher frequency, why do we need to do this? We don't need to. But if we can raise our consciousness, accelerate our process, let's! Come on, man. Let's get off of our assets. Let's get out of the fear. And let's rise to the occasion of what humankind is capable of. I, for one, really believe that we were 12-stranded beings. And at the apex of Atlantean society, from what we can piece together from memory of individuals and some sort of Akashic record, we were. Think about what the first Atlanteans achieved, or at least imagine it. Let's celebrate, first of all, what we have been able to do in our current bodies, in our current consciousness. If 2 strands can create such miracles, even to move a finger, the consciousness in that act is so utterly immense. And we are so often anesthetized to the greatness of our being by the noise and the clutter and the fear. So infinite love is all there is. When you get out of fear, you move toward love. Follow love, follow happiness, follow light, and the darkness will fade.
Cori, thank you very much for giving us your time today, and we obviously hope that we can speak with you at some time soon.
I would be honored. Thank you.
Thank you.